Right, so again, we're just simplifying using our exponent rules and the rules for simplifying radicals. Okay, so this time we're doing a cubed root. 2 is not a perfect cube, and we can't divide a cube into it. So there's no way to simplify this. But both 12 and 15 are divisible by 3, so those we're going to be able to simplify. So 12 divided by 3 is 4, so this will become x to the 4th. 15 divided by 3 is 5, so this will be y to the 5th. So again, both of those are coming out of our radical. And then we will still have the cubed root of 2. So this is our final simplified answer. All right, next one. So we are doing a fourth root. So looking at these, not all of these are perfect fourths. So I'm going to need to figure out how to split up the ones that I can to simplify. So again, looking at my card, 48 is not on my perfect fourth list, but 16 does divide into it. So we can split that as 16 times 3. 8 is divisible by 4, so that one we can leave. So this will be a to the 8th. 5 does not divide by 4 evenly, so that means that we're going to have to split that up. So we would want to use 4 and 1. So again, these are adding to be 5. One of them has to be divisible by 4. The other one has to be smaller than 4. And then since c cubed, so that power is already smaller than the root, that one we can't simplify. So that's going to stay the same. All right, so now the fourth root of 16 is 2, so 2 comes out. 8 divided by 4 is 2, so this will be a squared. 4 divided by 4 is 1, so b to the first. And then everything else is still going to be in our radical. So we'll have the fourth root of 3bc cubed. Final answer. All right, 13. Okay, so again, looking at this one, we don't have all perfect cubes. So again, we're just going to split them. So 40, again, looking at my list here, is not on my perfect cubes, but we can divide 8 into it evenly. So we're going to split this as negative 8 times 5. And then for a to the 7th, so 7 does not divide by 3 evenly. So we're going to choose to split this as 6 and 1. Now 3 and 4 would also work, but our second power, the 4, that's not smaller than 3, so that's not a good choice to use. So it does need to be 6 and 1 so that we simplify everything at once. And then our b, so 9 is divisible by 3, so we don't need to split that one. And then this is c to the first, and since this power is already smaller than 3, that one we can't split either. So the cubed root of negative 8 is negative 2. And then 6 divided by 3 is 2, so this will be a squared. And then 9 divided by 3 is 3, so b cubed. And then everything else is still inside that radical. So we have the cubed root of 5ac. Final answer. All right, next one. So again, we're doing a square root. So we can take the square root of 16, and then because it's negative, this time we have an I. So the square root of 16 is 4, and then we'll have an I with it. And then, again, so 2, so 4 divided by 2 is 2. So this will be x to the second power. And then 8 divided by 2 is 4, so y to the 4th. Final simplified answer. And then our last example. So again, we're doing a fourth root. Now, when I look at this, I can take the fourth root of 16. That will be 2. And then, since this is a group, I'm just looking at this power. So 12 divided by 4 is 3. So then this will become x minus 3 to the third power. And we're not going to worry about simplifying that any further. So this would be our final answer. All right, now the last thing that we need to talk about is the even, odd rule for these. So I'm going to do that in the next video using the same examples that we did up above.